Good morning. My name is Dawn Luckowitz. Thank you so much for either joining me live or catching this video later. I didn't really come on much at all last week. Actually, I don't even know that I came on live, but I had some thoughts about last week, some reflecting that I was doing this morning that I just wanted to share with you. Some insights that I gained over the week, some reminders that came back to me throughout that week, and how you can take some of this maybe to help fuel a great start to the month, a great start to the week, a great start to truly living your life. So, I totally just brushed my teeth, and I feel like it's all over me. Last week, Holy Week. During Holy Week, we experienced the lowest of lows when it comes to the Christian faith. We experience Jesus' Last Supper. We experience basically him saying goodbye. We experience this terrible, painful, awful crucifixion, right? We had to experience this lowest of lows in order to experience the highest of highs that came on Sunday, right? In order to experience the resurrection of our Lord. And as silly as it seems, I'm always thinking about when I'm doing a Shaun T workout and we have to jump, and he always talks about how in order to go high, we have to get low. And the lower we get, the higher we can get, right? And I want you to take that experience when you're working out and see how that was so true over the last couple days. I know there are a lot of faiths that like to almost forget about Friday, almost forget about the Good Friday piece, and just focus on Sunday because we don't want to think about that horrible, awful, gut-wrenching experience that Jesus had to go through for us. But in order to have the highest of highs on Sunday, we had to go through the lowest of lows. And I want you to think about the different points of your life, the struggles that you might be going through. You have to go through those struggles so that when you come out of them, you're stronger and you can experience that high so much more. I think back to high school basketball. I know, because, that's so relatable to Jesus' passion, right? But the games that I remember most, the wins that I remember most, came after the most difficult losses. They came after those really hard times that we thought we should have won and we lost. Whatever the reason. Those are the wins that meant so much more. Those hard-fought wins that came after that lowest of low. We were able to experience that high. Okay, so I want you to think about that as you're going through challenges, as you're facing difficulties in your life, whatever they are. Whether they're, with some of your relationships, if they're in your work life, if they're maybe in your health and fitness journey, we've got to go through the struggle. And again, I'm always thinking of Shaun T saying, if you want to go high, you got to get low. And as much as we don't want to be low and experience the yuck and the crap, we got to do it because the high is that much greater. Okay, so I mentioned this box, right? What the heck does that have to do? Okay, so my next aside, as I was sitting doing my prayer time and my reflection time and journaling, and my brain just kept going to this concept and this idea and this truth that we know. The grave could not keep Jesus down, right? Our God prevailed. He beat death. Okay? So if he cannot be contained by death, he can't be contained by that grave, why in the hell do we keep putting him in a box? Our little box can't contain him. How many times do you not rely on his power and his strength, or give over the toughest times that you have because you don't have the faith that he can do it or take care of you, or maybe you feel like you don't deserve it? Dude died for you, right? If he's willing to die for you, he's gonna do stuff for you. He loves you. And why do we put him in that box? Why do we try to contain him? A grave couldn't contain him. Why do you think your silly little box is going to? So as you go into today, I want you to think about that, especially as you're going through those challenges and you're going through those low points. Lean on and rely on the King of Kings. Stop putting him in a box and thinking that he either can't help you or won't help you. He wants to do for you. He died for you so that you could live an amazing and abundant life. He wants you to live a life to the fullest. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone through all that. And then if the grave couldn't hold him down, why do you think that you can? So stop doing it. I want you to go. I want you to live today to its fullest. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So live in the moment, each and every moment. Go out there and start living that life to the full. Stop putting him in a box and lean into the tough times because they're going to reach the highest of highs for you. So I pray that if you are not living that way, that you go ahead and you start doing that now, that you begin to live the amazing and abundant life that he has for you, and that you begin that pursuit today, this moment. All right, guys, have a fantastic Monday and an incredible week.